Hello students, today we will study about the delegation and decentralization concept, both the concept related with the organizing unit. As we have already studied about the organizing meaning. Organizing means identification and division of activities into the departments, arranging the different resources and defining the working relationship, defining the authority responsibility relationship among the employees is known as the organizing. Now, what is the meaning of delegation and decentralization, and what is the difference between the delegation and decentralization? So let's start with the meaning of delegation. Delegation of authority means giving or granting of authority. Authority means decision making power to subordinates and to operate within the prescribed limit. Clear? Whenever work will be assigned to the employees, it's very important to give them the concerned authority to the subordinates so that they can complete the work on time. Suppose if the authority work is given to the production manager ki manufacture 1,000 units within 5 days. So the authority related to the purchasing of raw materials and the authority which is necessary to complete the task on time should be given to the employees so that they can complete the work on time. This is known as delegation of authority. Delegation of authority, again I am repeating, giving the authority or decision making power to the employees within the limits so that they can complete the task on time. There are three elements of delegation of authority. First is authority, second is responsibility, and the third is accountability. What is the meaning of authority? Authority means power, decision making power, and authority is that power which influence the behavior of others, and authority always comes by the virtue of the position. Higher the position, higher the authority. It can be delegated to the employees, and authority always flows from top to bottom. Top level gives authority to middle levels give authority to lower level. Now the next is responsibility. What is the meaning of responsibility? Responsibility means obligation of subordinate to execute the task. When a superior issue order, so it becomes the responsibility of the subordinate to carry it out, and it always flows from bottom to top. And the third is accountability. Accountability means the answerability. Whenever a superior assigns some work to a subordinate, so he or she must be answerable to his superior for its success or failure, and accountability can never be delegated. Responsibility can partially delegated and authority fully be delegated. Authority flows from top to bottom, responsibility flows from bottom to top, and accountability also flows from bottom to top. So these are the elements of delegation of authority. Now the next is importance of delegation of authority. What would be the benefit of delegation of authority and why it is necessary in an or any organization? The first is reduction of executive workload. Delegation of authority reduces the workload of managers if they will be stuck in routine work, in less important work. So how they will focus on the main job? That's why delegation of authority is necessary, so that manager or executive they can focus on the core activities or the important activities. The second is employee development. Whenever work will be given to the employees, authority will be given to the employees, so they will learn something new. They are getting opportunity to show their talents, they are getting opportunity to utilize their talent, and consequently their skill will be increased and they will become specialized, and it will be beneficial for the organization. Quick and better decisions are possible when the subordinates are granted sufficient authority, so they don't need to go to their superior again and again for taking decisions. And suppose they are getting work, and when they are getting work without authority, so to complete the task, to take the decision, again and again they will go to the superior, and there will be the wastage of the time. So with the help of the delegation of authority, it's possible that the quick and better decisions will be taken by the employees. The next is high morale of subordinates. When employees are getting opportunities to show their talent, it gives a feeling of satisfaction, psychological satisfaction. It gives them satisfaction. They feel encouraged, they feel motivated. It will boost up their morale that I have done something and my superiors have faith on me, that's why they are giving work or authority to me. Fifth is better coordination. There are elements of delegation, authority, responsibility and accountability which defines the power, duties and answerability. What are the powers, what are the duties, and what to whom they are answerable. So it will be easy to maintain the coordination. So these are the importance of delegation of authority. Now the next topic is decentralization. Decentralization means authority dispersal of authority throughout the organization up to the lower level. There is a now the question is delegation. In delegation of authority we are also granting authority. In decentralization we are also granting authority to the subordinate. So what's the difference between the delegation of authority and the decentralization? Under the decentralization we multiply by many, and under the delegation we multiply by 2. Again I am repeating, under the delegation we multiply by 2. When a superior giving authority to their immediate subordinates, it's known as delegation. And when there is a division of authority at the large scale or throughout the organization or up to the lower level, it's known as decentralization. Top level gives authority to middle level give authority to the lower level. This is known as decentralization. But if only top level giving authority to middle level, so this is known as delegation. So that's why in delegation we multiply by 2 and in decentralization we multiply by many. Now the importance of decentralization, these are quite similar to the importance of delegation of authority. The first, develop, initiate among subordinates. So decentralization, it helps to promote confidence because the subordinates are given freedom to take their own decision. When the division of authority up to the lower level, so that means almost employees are getting freedom to make the decision, and the decision making power is nearest to the point of action. So it develop, initiate among the subordinates. If I take wrong decision, so I'll be responsible, so I have to do right work. Quick and better decision. When subordinates are given freedom to take their own decision and the free decision making is nearest to the point of action, so there are chances of better decision and they don't need to go to again superior to ask the things, so decision making will be quick. The release the top executive from excess workload. If they will be stuck in less important work or routine work, so how they will focus on core activities, on the objectives, on the goals of the organization. So when they are suppose if we talk about Reliance, Wipro, these are the very large scale industry, and they divide the authority among all the divisions, among all the levels, because owners cannot take all the decision himself or herself at this large scale. That's why there is a need to divide the authority. So it reduces the workload of top managers and they can focus on core activities which will be helpful in the growth and expansion of business. Managerial development. Delegation of authority means giving authority to the subordinates up to the lower level so that they can take their decision, and it develops the employees and it develops the managerial skill among the employees, and they will be prepared for the future. They can handle risky project and they can take over, and they will be able to take over the higher position after gaining the experience. Better control, it makes possible to evaluate the performance of each level, which result in complete control over the activities. When project will be given to them, a target will be given to them, authority will be given to them, so it will be easy to assess their performance, how far they have achieved, and it will be helpful in better control. So these were the importance of decentralization. Thank you.